So what's interesting is now, after a little bit of silence for about 48 hours, you're facing an all-out declaration of support for Sachin Pilot from his supporters. Bhavar Lal Sharma, MLA, and if I'm not wrong, from Sardar Shahar, Rajasthan. Bhavar Lal Sharma has said that he is in fact a Pilot supporter. And all right, so the big news is that he's saying that he has support of 22 MLAs. That Sachin Pilot has the support of 22 MLAs. He also says we will not participate in the CLP meet. We will not join the BJP. We want Pilot as CM. Now there seems to be a clear demand that has been put forth. If we have the audio of Bhavar Lal Sharma, who is right now a sitting MLA from Sardar Shahar, Rajasthan, listen into what he has to say. He's released a video. All right, we don't have that video. We're going to try and play that in a short while from now. But now the demand of Sachin Pilot clearly coming out to the fore, because his MLA, his supporter, would not have come out and said what he did if he did not have the go-ahead from, say, Sachin Pilot as well. He has come out and said that we have support of 22 MLAs and we do not want to be part of the BJP, but we want Sachin Pilot to be the Chief Minister of Rajasthan. He also goes on to say that these MLAs, 22 of them, along with Sachin Pilot, of course, will not be attending the CLP meet, which in any case they are not attending. That's the latest news break that we are getting in. Once again, what you see on the right-hand side of your television screen are the inside pictures coming in of the CLP meet, which is taking place at the Fairmont Hotel. But what is emerging slowly is a clear line and a clear call of a demand list which has been put out by Sachin Pilot. There seems to be now a complete hardening of stand. Sachin Pilot wants to be the Chief Minister of Rajasthan and nothing less. He wants Gehlot out. And his own MLA has now said that they have support of 22 MLAs. Bhavar Lal Sharma is not the first MLA, of course, the sitting MLA from Sardar Shahar to do it. You had just a short while back the Tourism Minister, Vishwendra Singh, known to be very close to Sachin Pilot. He had maintained tepid silence till about yesterday, but then started tweeting out, and today he also went out in open declaration pledging support for Sachin Pilot. So this is what it looks like at the time when the Congress Legislature Party meet is on. The MLAs unanimously backing Ashok Gehlot, and there is no mention of leadership change. Well, this is coming in from the CLP meet. No mention of leadership change right now, of course, understandable. MLAs at legislature meet, party unanimously back Chief Minister Gehlot. So even though the larger chunk of MLAs, now we know that there are not 109 MLAs as claimed by the Gehlot camp, but he clearly, by a huge margin, has the larger chunk of MLAs in Rajasthan standing behind him. But having said that, if Sachin Pilot has enough MLAs to destabilize this government, which way will the Congress go? At the cost of losing Rajasthan, will they still support Ashok Gehlot with the larger chunk of MLAs, or will they entertain the demand of Sachin Pilot with just, a clutch of MLAs, but maybe possibly enough to destabilize this government? That's the big question that the Congress needs to answer. But indications right now suggest the Congress might look at disciplinary action against Sachin Pilot after this legislative meet. What's happening inside right now at the legislative meet? Cutting across to Dev Ankur Vadavan. Dev, get us the latest, please.
Well, the latest right now is there are two main developments that have happened inside the legislature meet. For the second time in 2 days, the Rajasthan MLAs from the Gehlot camp have unanimously declared that Ashok Gehlot is the CLP leader. Number two, they have mentioned that there will be no discussion on leadership change. So it is not just the Pilot camp. The Gehlot camp is not at all ready to budge from its stated position that Ashok Gehlot will have to remain the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, and any kind of, strategizing or any kind of compromise formula will have to be worked around that. So the clear message from the emissaries from the Gehlot camp who are present out here is that Pilot is welcome. Pilot can come across, can hold discussions, sit with them, talk with them, iron out the differences, but then they will not relent or budge to these pressure tactics which Pilot has been deploying.
Dave,
Also,
can you confirm the news? Has the BJP called for a state unit meeting in Jaipur? Has the BJP unit of Rajasthan called for a state unit meeting in Jaipur?
Yes, the BJP state unit has called for a meeting in Jaipur at 12 noon today. The discussion will center around the developments in the Congress camp and how the BJP is affected or can, strategize around the developments in the Congress camp. But coming back to Preeti, the happenings in Gehlot camp, what has also been conveyed to the party high command is that in 2008, when Ashok Gehlot government was a minority government in Rajasthan, it had only 98 MLAs in a state assembly of 200, but managed to last for the entire 5 years with the help of the BSP. Ashok Gehlot has conveyed to the party high command that once again, if push comes to shove, then he will ensure that the tenure of the government lasts.
Right.
Because remember, since 1998, the Rajasthan state has seen BJP and Congress alternatively for 5 consecutive tenures. So Ashok Gehlot has clearly mentioned that this is a state which generally or traditionally has not witnessed turmoil of the kind which it is witnessing presently, and the party high command need not worry about this present crisis, and it can be, weathered over if Gehlot is allowed or if the party continues to pose its faith in Ashok Gehlot's leadership.
All right, appreciate you joining us there. We're going to come back to our battery of reporters. Now things are getting a bit interesting. Interesting for political reporters, for sure. But as we speak, the BJP has called a state unit meet at its office in Jaipur. This is going to happen at 12 noon. Gehlot, right now, the Chief Minister, is chairing the Legislative Party meet at the Fairmont Hotel. At the Legislative Party meet, unanimous backing of Gehlot as Chief Minister, no mention of change of leadership. However, on the sidelines of it, while the legislative meet is at play, enough indications being suggested from the Sachin Pilot camp, and now open declaration of revolt by his MLAs stating, make Gehlot the Chief Minister now. Which way will the Congress go? Disciplinary action imminent for Sachin Gehlot? Well, that's a question mark. On the other hand, the larger chunk of MLAs might stand right now with Ashok Gehlot. But even if Sachin Pilot has a clutch that can destabilize the Rajasthan government, will the Congress actually go with Sachin Gehlot and maybe lose Rajasthan? That's a question the Congress needs to answer. Getting you all aspects, stay with us.